This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shainingu Fōsu, the Legacy of Great Intention. In the last episode, we got beat by the witch Michaela because I brought in my B team instead of my A team. Well, not today. Today we're going to do a promotion round where we are going to fight Michaela, but after finally promoting everyone, I got everyone up to level 20, and now it's just time to take a look at the general stats of them and decide who my final team is. I'll show you who I'm going to choose, and then we're going to go with why here in a second. So let's get with the good old man here. So first thing we're going to do is, out of all the... Well, okay. Let me do the look over the stats really quick first, and I'll show you really quick. So since after the promotion, I'm pretty much going to stick with the people I choose. Is pretty much going to be the rest of my party for the rest of the game for the most part. Because at some point, it's just going to take forever if I want to level everyone up and try to figure out who's the best stats are. So I'm just going to go with what they've got level 20, go with there. There might be some modifications to the roster because of because the game hasn't given me all my characters yet. There's actually 5 more you can possibly get throughout the game. So so for basic stats at level 20, the swordsman Max gets pretty okay stats, not the best stats, especially compared to other companions at the similar level. However, when he gets promoted, he gets the possibility to start using other magic, but also his stats go up really high, and the fact that you can use new equipment. So keep that in mind. So we'll look at the other characters as well. Now this game likes to give us knights for some reason. Out of all the classes, we get knights most of all. I mean, let's see, 6 knights. I don't think we get any more throughout the game. I think we get the 6 knights in the while. Yeah, all the knight classes, all of them are pretty solid for the most part. If you look at all their stats, May's pretty good to go through the end round, and of course you could also, I think out of all the characters that you'll get anyway is apparently Vankar. Well, Vankar is missable if you just don't talk to him after Payo Town leaves, and Ernest apparently is missable. Maybe I don't see how that is really. I mean, I got him for just going through the place. Maybe if you don't talk to someone who mentions them or something like that. So maybe Vankar is the only knight you can't get. But anyway, if you look at their stats, I mean, I always used to pick May just because I liked her portrait. I thought it was cute. Or you could choose Ernest if you like the edgelord, but all their stats are pretty good overall. Like, Hell's a little bit stronger than May, but May's got better defense, that type of thing. And I think her HP is a bit... Ken's attack's actually pretty good. Not as good defense and agility. Sorry if I'm just kind of rushing through these. I almost spent the whole episode doing this, but... Vankar stats aren't bad. I think he's got the most HP out of all of them. We've got edgelord here. I think he technically has the best attack out of all of them. Not as good HP, but you know, you gotta lose something to gain something else, you know. But the most surprising choice out of all the knights is Arthur. Actually, surprisingly enough, at level 20, I think he has the best HP, the best attack. I don't think he has the best defense or agility, but he's pretty close, and he gets the ability to use magic. So yeah, Arthur's going to be my choice for the final knight class party. I usually try to put one of each class in my group, although if I do that, that means I have a ridiculously low amount of ranged characters, weirdly enough. Okay. And then we look at the warrior class with Gord and Luke. As far as I know, we don't get others, so it's pretty... I think Gord has the best attack, but crappy agility. And I think Luke has the better defense and HP, I think, out of the two. Really could go with either one, but for my choice, I'm going to choose Gort to go through the final party. Sorry, Luke. Unfortunately, Gort is optional. You can't miss him. Luke is your... so if you missed Gort, Luke would work too, but I'm going to choose Gort. Which is weird how the optional characters seem to be slightly better than the ones you get normally. And of course, Gunt's the Steam Knight. His stats are pretty good, especially his attack. His agility is crappy, especially if you take off that agility ring. It's 14, so yeah, I think he has the worst agility. That's the only problem with him, is he takes forever to get going, but he has the best attack. So we're gonna put him in the group as well. Although you could easily make your Steam Knight replace like the warrior class if you want to as well, or a knight, because he's similar. Although he doesn't have the same movement, so I'd rather keep a knight as well. So we got the mages, Henri, Teo, and Domingo. If you don't have Domingo, well, let's look at the stats really quick. I think, let's see, whoops, stay on that, there's a little bit longer. Her big thing is Henri gets a bunch of just different types of attack magic, Blaze, Freeze, and Bolt. I don't think she ever gets a super strong, actually maybe Freeze, she gets a strong version of that. But Bolt's pretty good, just because it's I think most things don't have a defense against Bolt. But yeah, she's got a bunch of options, and Muddle. Muddle confuses the opponent, makes them miss more likely. But unfortunately, debuffs in this game have a really hard time of working, so I don't like to rely on them. I bet it's an option anyway, but yeah, I think, and I don't look at mages for their attack. Really, I look at maybe their defense and agility, and then their HP and MP. Attack, I could care less. You shouldn't really be smacking people with your mages anyway. But yeah, the princess herself. Excuse me, princess. Story-wise, it makes sense to keep her on the team just because she's trying to avenge her father. Although technically we already did with Kane getting killed. But anyway, and then we look at Teo. Teo doesn't have as much MP, but she's got better HP and defense than the princess does. So she's really solid because she gets the final level of Blaze, which is a really strong. Like Blaze 1 through 3 are basically variations on the cross formation attack, which are pretty good. But Blaze 4 is a single focused attack that does quite a bit of damage. Like I did on one character and did like 36 damage on them. So yeah, probably out of the two, I'd probably choose Teo. Although the problem with having the max Blaze is you almost want to use that all the time. So you have to worry slightly better MP. But she also comes with sleep, puts the enemy to sleep, obviously, which will wake up within a certain amount of turns, or if they get smacked, they'll usually wake up the turn right after. And she has Dispel, which basically makes magic users can't cast their spells. Like I said, debuffs don't work all the time, so it's kind of a toss-up if you want to try wasting your magic on that. I'd almost rather just smack them with a spell than do that. So if I didn't have Domingo in the group, I would choose to bring Teo. But since we have Domingo, although it is unfair to compare between the two characters because they just got to level 20 and promoted, so their stats may eventually get higher than Domingo, which is quite possible because Domingo already starts promoted. That's why he gets so many big old jumps in his stats, because he already starts promoted. But yeah, his stats are really good. He's like one of the fastest characters in the group. He's got a good MP pool, and I've almost maxed him out too. So, and he has Freeze 3, which does a decent amount of damage. And Domingo also gets D-Soul. D-Soul is basically what Kane did to Domingo in like a couple fights ago. It's an instant death spell. Has a low percentage to hit, but if it does, it insta kills enemy. Obviously, it doesn't work on bosses. That's another tough choice. Is you could probably, if you're not gonna use Domingo for his big spells, like want to give everyone else a chance, I guess you could use D-Soul just to kind of see if it hits. But I'm gonna bring Domingo into the group and put the ladies behind. Sorry, talking flying jellyfish with magic beats you. I wonder why. Yeah, that's probably why I like using him, just because he's a talking magical flying jellyfish. I mean, why not, right? And then we got the healers. I tend to keep all the healers in my group because you could always heal. But we can look at their stats really quick. Low stats are decent enough. Crazy good attack, weirdly enough, for him. But yeah, not good defense, unfortunately, but decent HP. Yeah, his big thing is he has Detox, which unfortunately after a certain point in the game almost becomes pointless. Even though it does do damage, but I hardly ever get poisoned. I think the last time I got poisoned in this game was on the ship. Other than that, I got lucky most of the time, but yeah. He also has Slow Rank 2, which is a cross spell, which allows you to, basically, it reduces the enemy's agility by 10, and it reduces their level, interestingly enough. But like I said, it's not guaranteed because it's a debuff. All buffs work, all debuffs have a chance of failure, so take that as you will. And he's got Quick. Quick's the best buff in the game. Obviously, it's like one of the only buffs, but plus 10 to your agility, so you can possibly get your turn quicker or evade attacks, and plus 10 to your defense. That's crazy that it gives you a plus 10 to defense as well, so that's why it's a good buff. But unfortunately, you never know how long it's going to last. Usually, it's 1 to 3 rounds, usually. And he's got heal 3, so that works too. But gotta keep him. Gotta put Chris on the team as well. Oh, there specifically are healers. Not as good attack, but she's got better defense than low. I guess if you had to choose a healer, I'd probably go with Chris because she's got She's got quick. Slow isn't as important. She's got heal 3, and she has aura. Aura is the, if I remember correctly, is the cross formation heal. Not as good as maybe a strong heal 3 or 4, but yeah, if you had to choose a healer, I'd go with Chris over the 2. Like if you wanted to save that spot for another character and just have 1 or 2 healers, that would go. But anyway, we got the Monk Gong. Obviously got really great attack. Not the best defense for being a frontline fighter or agility, but he's really got great attack. And the fact that he's a warrior healer, so I mean, obviously you have to decide if you want to have a punch someone or heal someone, but really having the option to heal someone, like if you're waiting to fight a boss, you can use all his healing to heal your group, and then boom, there you go. But yeah, I always bring Gong. Yeah, I'll bring all the healers for now, but I might move some out for other players and stuff like that. Out of the archers, really, Lyle kind of beats them all in terms of pure attack. Also has a better move range and better, yeah, just overall better. But if you didn't have Lyle, which he is missable, I'd probably choose, well, Diane has a better attack than Hans, but Hans has a better defense. And I think he has a better HP pool too. So if you're worried about flyers or magic users smacking them, obviously your archers aren't supposed to get close, but if you do, they can take a hit. So I'd probably choose Hans over Diane overall, just because I'm more of a fan of defense and HP. Like I said, for like if you're not paying attention or whatever. But I'm still gonna go with Lyle, because Lyle has clearly the best defense, or not defense, he has clearly the best attack. Defense is a little less than Hans and Diane, but not by that much. The only problem with Lyle is he doesn't have the best HP pool at the early levels. I think he gets a little bit better later on, and his agility isn't as good. But like I said, he's got better movement, so he's got a lot more maneuverability. So we're going to use Lyle as our, Assault Knight, I think, is his official title. So then we got the Bird People. Technically we got 3 flyers in that, well, I guess technically 4. But I almost, weirdly enough, I always throw Kokichi in with the Bird People for some reason. Or Birdmen, that's their official class. If you don't have Kokichi, I've kind of slightly changed my opinion on Amon over the years. I almost never used him. I always used Balbaroi for some reason, but after you hit level 20, it's, I think hers, let's see, ignoring the power ring, she would have attack, or he. I still haven't looked that up. Maybe I should just say the he and just assume it's a he. But anyway, 30 attack, so good attack, okay defense. So for being a frontline, possibly frontline fire, it hurts that their defense isn't as high. And good agility, so at least their turns come up rather quickly. Then we got Balbaroi. Weirdly enough, has the same attack range as Amon. So yeah, the fact that they all hit the same attack. Basically, Balbaroi has a much better defense, so it makes him a better, like almost 6 points, which can make a big difference. His HP pool isn't as good, but having the defense helps. Really, he gets hurt more by wizards more than anything. But really, out of the 2, I'd probably still choose Balbaroi over Amon, but obviously that's depending on what you're looking for. But when it comes to flyers, I kind of switch the don't put the Bird People on. Well, sometimes I'll switch them in, but I usually use Kokichi, mainly just because he's, well, I guess technically the Bird People are unique units too, but I just like the look of Kokichi, the, you know, maybe German crazy flyer mechanic silly man or whatever it is. Really his big thing is technically his attack is better. Doesn't have good defense, not as good of HP pool as like Amon. And not as good move-wise. He's got like 1 less move, but like I said, I kind of just like him just because of his design. And he uses spears, so he has the chance to either have a lance or spear, so he can possibly get range. The Bird People, swords don't get a range ever, so that's also another choice there. And then we got my boy Blue. I mean, why not choose a dragon to join your team? Why not? You know, but he gets really good. I mean, even at level 20, he's got really good attack and defense, so he's a great frontline fire. His bad thing is that he's got not as great move as the regular flyers. So if you ever have to swap out your flyers, like if you don't use Kokichi or the birds, Blue is required to be on your team anyway because he joins automatically. So he kind of swaps out for the Bird People because you don't have to buy him weapons either. But Yeah, his agility isn't as good, but you could just give him a move ring to give him better move, or that agility ring from guns if you want to use him. But yeah, blue is definitely a keeper. His stats are going to go really high when he gets promoted too. And we got Xylo, the werewolf, and I like using him just... Although, if you're going to use a melee character similar to him or Gong, obviously it's a choice. I'd probably still choose Gong just because of his option to healing, but I like choosing Xylo just because another odd character joining your team. Good attack, decent defense, really good agility, so he's going to go pretty regularly. Not as good as far as Domingo, but, you know, and he's got really a move at 7. That makes him a really high contender for maneuverability, except during the mountain areas, which everyone gets reductions on. But I always keep him. And I think that's it. Yep, that's everyone. No one else to go over. And we've got Yogurt. Yogurt! Look at those stats. I hate Yogurt, even with strawberries. But yeah, he sucks. Yeah, don't even, I mean, choose him if you want to waste a slot or if you like using joke characters. Although, weirdly enough, in the second game, a character you get to similar means to Yogurt, or I guess maybe more to, closer to Domingo, who looks like a joke character, becomes really strong, like, later on, while Yogurt's just worthless, period. So, alright, so, oh, right, and then we can, and I've already chosen, oh yeah, I already mentioned who I'm going to join my team. So, actually, I'll go ahead and show the promotion scene for Max at least really quick. But I'll be doing this with all the characters. If I have the time, I'll show their slight stat differences. I should have a few moments to do that, but okay, let me show you what happens when you promote. Let's see, just go to promotion there. You can promote anytime above level 10 if you want to. Level 20 just means you have more stats, because the great thing about promoting is that you get the promoted level. Your stats slightly drop on a lot of your stats, but when you gain levels, you'll gain those back really quickly, because the great thing about promoting is you drop to level 1, so the game assumes you're still level 1 for fighting things. So you could fight... I mean, if I promoted earlier, like Domingo, for example, when we first got him on our team, he was getting, every time he attacked something, he was getting like 48 experience every time he killed or attacked anything, no matter what it was. That's because at level 1, everything's a higher rank than you are, level or whatever, so you're always going to get 40, or at least 30 plus every time you kill something. So your stats will go up really quickly, basically anytime you kill anyone. So after you kill like 3 things, or hit something, kill 2, whatever you want to go about it, you'll be getting your stats really quickly. So, but yeah, everyone drops to level 2, or level 1, I mean, and I'm gonna just promote everyone on screen here. But I'll skip it, but I'll show the first one anyway. So, but oh yeah, Yogurt. Actually, let me show you Yogurt's promotion really quick. You'll love this. Yogurt. So he's Yogurt. I guess technically the J is maybe silent in, I think, Swiss or Swedish, the language. The J isn't pronounced. It's, it would be similar to Y. So Yogurt, the Yogurt shall be known as Yogurt. Yeah, he just becomes himself again. You can keep promoting him as much as you want if you want. Well, it's because he never, I don't think he ever gains levels. I think he just always drops that Yogurt ring and that's it. So, yeah, congratulations. You're you. You do you, I guess, but okay. Anyway, let me show Max, because he's the main character, obviously. So, oh, and you'll finally be able to equip that Sword of Truth, and oh boy, you'll be surprised afterwards. So let's promote Max. Let's turn from Swordman to Hero. Yeah, he gets promoted to the Hero class. Obviously, he is the only character who can do that, and of course, he's the only... You have to have him on your team, so it's not like you have any choice. But, if you wanted to. Boom! Congratulations, Max. You are awesome now. Yeah, his avatar changes too. So now, if we go back to the headquarters, I can show you him changing. Or I can show his headpiece, or whatever you want to call it. Let's look at Max. So he has turned to the Hero class. Yeah, he's become a lot more confident. Now his headband has changed. He become more intense. I'm going to fight Runefaust. Yeah, his stats drop slightly, as you've noticed there. But like I said, as soon as you gain those levels, those will go back up quickly. And Max, when he becomes a hero, his stats bump up a lot faster. Like before, I was getting piddling amounts of stats, but the hero class just gives him a huge jump. And now that we've finally promoted, you can now start buying all new items in the shop, which I'll do off screen. Well, actually, technically I've already done it off screen, but I'll talk about that here in a second. But one thing I want to show is that we can now equip new swords. However, for Max, since we already grabbed the... Obviously, we're technically probably supposed to have this after we beat Michaela, but since I already grabbed him already. But yeah, look at the big jump. 31 to 55. Now he is a frontline fighter. I mean, as soon as his defense goes up, he'll be worth it, which a few levels will easily fix that. But yeah, he is now going to be an easy contender for frontline fighter. Most attack damage, right now anyway, at 55. So it is fantastic. So anyway, gonna... Okay, and everyone's avatars change. Well, not slightly. Everyone's avatar changes. Not everyone's facial or face, like avatar piece or whatever you want to call it, the icon when they talk. Those don't change. I think the only person who changed is Blue and the hero. I don't think anyone else's face changes or whatever. So, oh yeah, and I'm gonna. Well, basically what I'm doing is I've already done everything in this. I've already promoted everyone. I've already equipped everyone's new items. Already put the characters of one in my group, and I'm already going to be in the fight with Michaela, just to show you their new models and everything like that. I won't be able to show all of them when I load my save file because obviously I'll be in battle and we'll be ending this current chapter run or whatever. But I just kind of wanted to show. You know, just get a good look at everyone, because when you see them again, they're all going to be completely different. So sad. So sad. Yep. You see them all there. Oh, and I think, I'm trying to think. I think, oops. I think our advisor said something new when you asked for advice here. I didn't ask him that earlier. Word has reached me that Michaela is gathering forces to stop you. Be careful now. But, alright. Well, I guess now time to show the fight, and I can show some of the stat differences and for some of the characters and stuff like that. So, alright, well, actually, I'm just going to show you right now because I have a load screen for that. So, let's go to my save file where I've already upgraded everyone and all that fun stuff. So, alright. Oops. Wrong file. I meant to do this one. There we go. All right. Well, the people I've seen on screen, we've got Blue. Yeah, look at that. Look at that portrait there. He is grown up. He is ready to kick some butt. So, yeah, his stats dropped already a little bit, but he's already back. Level 2 already got his stats back up. Like, I think his first level gave him like 4 attack and like 5 defense and stuff like that. It's crazy. I also give him the mobility ring so he can actually move around a lot better. Lyle becomes a, I think he's supposed to be a speed knight, is the only speed or scout knight or something like that. I'm just gonna say speed knight, but yes, attack isn't as high as before, but like I said, a few levels will fix that. Xylo becomes a wolf baron. Oh yeah, his stats are pretty good already. I mean, they'll get better, like I said. Max's stats have already gone up slightly. I gained a level 2 while getting there, so yeah, it's he's easily making up for that. Arthur, yeah, look at his attack already, and he's at level 1. I think his attack was only 44, so it went down barely anyone, but yeah, he's now a paladin. Knights become paladins. Warriors become gladiators with Gord. So, oh, we can equip him with his new heat axe. I also gave everyone the new weapons. The healers become vicars. Let's see. Gong became a master monk. Domingo still Domingo. Kokichi became instead of a sky warrior, he became a sky lancer. So that's cool. Yeah, look at him. And now he looks like he's actually in a mechanical. Well, he was in a mechanical suit, but now you can kind of. He's put on the goggles. His mustache is poofier than ever. And then there's Lo. Also became a vicar. Yeah, all their models ridiculously changed. I mean, all of the knights are very similar, but you know they did a decent job with all the knights. And Guns, you can't even see his face anymore. Now it looks like he's a robot almost. But robot, he comes from a Steam. I think Steam Warrior is his official class. He becomes a Steam Baron now. Yeah, but anyway, we're at the final little bit here where we have to fight the Durahans and Michaela. So this time, Michaela, you are mine. So all right, I'm gonna basically just lure everyone in because everyone's defense is still kind of low comparatively. So we'll just as soon as someone gets in line to be attacked, they'll finally start attacking it. But Domingo's defense is so... Okay, now he hits level 20. Ooh, he learned boost. Oh, boost is really good. Boost your attack, actually. Wow, Domingo, I forgot about that. Domingo just got 10 times better, dude, with the boost spell. Yeah, boost raises your attack power. So, yeah, you just boost on either a main character or something like that, and boom, you're good to go. But anyway, I'm going to wait my turn a bit, so till because I don't want to start hitting with... I could easily just run in and take her out, but I still have to kind of think of this from a... yeah, let's just have him fight Domingo. Domingo can easily take the hit, because he's got a ridiculous amount of defense at this point. Even with the Durahans having, like, their high of an attack at this point. Okay, yeah, they're going to move. Yeah, now we can start wailing on them. Like I said, I want to have everyone in position before, even though I don't have to. See, is your attack still... Yeah, your attack's still pretty good with now that we could finally equip the heat axe. So, yeah, let's... Oh, and I can show they all have a new attack formations too, by the way. So, yes, spin to win. No, not quite, but look at that: defense 4, speed 4, HP increase. Man, talk about low agility. Now that's no longer a problem, man. Yeah, we'll just freeze like 3 just to get a little damage, because Domingo's already got all the levels and everything like that. I kind of want to give everyone else a chance to get some levels, you know. Oh, maybe I should add a... Oh, yeah, but yeah, every single character's thing changes, like their attack patterns change and everything like that, so... Alright, let's take this Dorkosaurus right here. Boom! You done, son? See, defense 2, speed 3, max HP 5. Yeah, they start going up there, man. It just really kind of depends, but yeah. Oh, we can show Xylo's attack as well. Yeah, it looks like Lyle has like a big old, like a salt sniper rifle or something like that. And then look at Xylo. Okay, I forgot his attack. It still isn't as good, but he throws like wolves or something like that at the group. It's just like, what the heck? Yeah, he throws like screaming wolves at the enemy or something like that. Okay, Xylo might actually die because his defense isn't as good right now. Whoops. I didn't mean to actually... I should have, like... Anyway, so, okay, if I move there, that'll take care of that. Okay, so... Anyway, I'm going to just kind of... Here in a second, I'm going to probably, like, boost my main character and, like, rush in with everyone else. It's going to be crazy good. Alright, let's just start... Get everyone in there. Now that we've moved him along, so... Don't want to really just keep Domingo out of the way. And like I said, I really could just like run in, boost max, and all this other stuff. Yeah, keep the flyers separate if I want to. Yeah, we're just gonna get everyone in there, get ready to go. Although most of the weapons I replaced with all the characters, like all the knights, I've replaced them back with their lances again, so okay, probably should go and heal him. Actually, since we're not gonna really be using our heals for this fight too crazily amount, I'm just gonna try to max heal him, or at least get really close. So actually, Gon kind of looks like he looks like an Egyptian, like one of those Egyptian priests. Like he doesn't look as so much like a Tibetan monk. He looks like an Egyptian priest hand-to-hand fighter. I wonder if that means his influences are from somewhere else. Well, anyway. Alright. I'm just gonna promote... Oh yeah, I gotta get boost on a main character there. Here in a sec. Alright, give me a second, folks. I'm gonna fight her. I'm gonna fight her. Don't worry. Oh yeah, I gave like Gunts the halberd, so he actually gets range, which is cool. Actually, can you double stack buffs? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna bump Gunts there. But actually, probably should do that to. Oh yeah, I forgot how how cool Guns looks when, yeah, like I'll show him attacking her in a minute. So I'm gonna wait to attack when Domingo gets boost on the main character. I forgot. I think it's just a single. Yeah, it's just a single character. It's 15 MP, so that's pretty much gonna be it for his 15. His offense goes up 15. That is really good, like really good. Okay, let me show. Oh, if he moves there, he's gonna like hit everyone else in that attack. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Wait, did I not equip his? I thought Halberd was a. Oh no, it's not ranged. Oh, whoops. Nuts. Okay. Well, anyway. All right. Well, let's start taking. Let's take this witch down. Yeah. Oh, okay. Didn't do a crazy amount of damage. No, I'm waiting for the hero to go in. Yeah, we're not gonna do Xylo. Yeah, show what you got, Max. Show her the power of the Sword of Light and boost. Holy crap! 40 damage. Almost killed her in one shot. Well, not one shot. I wonder what would happen if he crit her. Would he have finished her off? Oh, let's show off Kokichi. Let's show off the flying Wunderkind. Whee! He just spins to win. He also spins to win. It's awesome. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get Blue to come in or something like that. All right, Blue. My boy, you're my boy, Blue. Finish her off. Toast this witch. Yeah, look at Blue. He looks majestic. Although his wings look more feathery than lizard-ish. But anyway, yeah, his main attack now is breathing lightning now. He no longer attacks with his tail anymore. Though you can take my sword, you will never stop my freedom! I mean, stop Dark Soul! Dark Dragon will be set free. Boom. Will Dark Soul release Dark Dragon from the bonds of the ancients? Or will Max stop Dark Soul and save all of Ruin from the ultimate evil? The Shining Force hurries on the prompt. The end of Chapter 6, Descendants of the Sacred Dragons. Wow, yeah, I would have finished that a lot sooner if I hadn't used B Team to fight Michaela, but it finally forced me to finally promote everyone, so now I'll never have to mess with it again. I've got almost my permanent party for the rest of the game. So, but what awaits our heroes in Chapter 7? Well, will they finally get to prompt? Will they find a proper path to defeat Dark Soul and stop Dark Dragon from appearing? Find out next time in the next episode of Shining Force, The Legacy of Great Intention. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.